gangstress. Dog using steams the reefer. And flip when I call a bitch like she Queen Latifah. Now all the vehicles is long enough to stash the street sweeper. This shit can get uglier than the masterpiece sneaker. I'm sliding through the ruckers with Prada on the chuckers. So the spring break hoes home from college when the fuckers. I ain't here to drop knowledge on you suckers.
What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Maximilian Must Know. I have for you today the final installment in this group of sample shopping episodes. These are the last three from the latest haul Adriana sent me, and my hope is either by next week or the week after I'll have that next load, and we'll go for another X number of episodes, usually 3, 4, sometimes 5, depending on how many cents I'm sent. For those of you who don't know, Decant Shop is the best place on the net to get decants and samples of fragrances, hard to find fragrances, discontinued fragrances, designer fragrances, niche fragrances, vintage fragrances, all available at decantshop.com. Fastest shipping, best quality atomizers, and the lowest prices. And to add on to that already low price, coupon code MAX12, which was set up specially for my audience, will save you an additional 12% off your entire order. You can also trade in bottles you're not wearing for cash or store credit, and you can buy decanting supplies on there as well. So it is your one-stop shop for fragrance decants and samples. A lot of new summer scents coming in, so definitely make sure you keep checking up. You can sign up for email updates on the website and keep checking in to see what is new in the store. So we have 3 scents to look at this week. First up, we have a fragrance from the house of Atelier Cologne. And this fragrance is called Orange Sanguine. Now, this is probably the Atelier scent that gets the most Fragcom love. They do have some others. I picked up Vetiver Fatale over the spring, and I now have samples of most of the fragrances from this house. I like a lot of their stuff, but I don't know how much is really bottle worthy. I checked this one out at Sephora about a year ago, and I really liked it, but it didn't last on my skin for shit. So coming back to it now, trying to see what changed. Normal Atelier pricing on this one: a 30 ml bottle will run you $65, a 100 ml bottle will run you $105, and a 200 ml bottle will run you $170. If you cop the 200 ml bottle at the Atelier store, they will give you a free 30 ml bottle of whichever fragrance you like aside from the metal collection, with a personalized leather case. Now, for this one, Ralph Schweiger is the perfume on this. It came out in 2010, and your notes are going to be red orange, bitter orange, jasmine, geranium, some from South Africa, amber, tonka bean, and sandalwood. And you know, a lot of my peer reviewers really love this fragrance. It's looked at as sort of the premier orange fragrance. Many make the association to being exactly identical in olfactory terms to orange juice, and I definitely see that. I don't think this is the end-all be-all, though. I don't get great performance out of this, and I think if you're looking for something like this, you can get something quite close with the fragrance called M by Banana Republic. And if you're open to spending just a bit more for 100 ml, you can get Mandarin Ambre by Hermes, which is a gorgeous orange eau de cologne. So it's going to come down to what you prefer. If this lasts on your skin, then it is a fantastic scent for hot weather. Douse yourself in it. You should be good for the day. But just remember, it's really an orange juice scent. Not much more than that. A little bit of sandalwood in the dry down. I personally already have M by Banana Republic and Eau de Mandarin Ambre by Hermes. And so this one is a pass for me, but definitely a very worthwhile scent from Atelier Cologne. Next up, we have a fragrance from Montale. We do a lot of Montale fragrances on here on sample shopping. This one is called Sunset Flowers. We looked at a couple of Montales in this haul already. We did Wild Pears and Intense Tiara. You can find this one for about $90 for 100 ml. So if you want this, don't feel pressure to pay full retail for it. It was a 2008 release from the Montale house, and the notes on this guy are lemon leaf, apple, blue chamomile accord, and Parma violet flowers. And I think this is a great feminine fragrance. Floral, pick up the violet. I get some grass, a touch of lemon, very green. I'm not sure if that's the greenness of the grass or maybe the herbal character from the chamomile flower, but What to me this fragrance is about more than anything else, I'd say, is violet and lemon. As a man, I would pass on this, but it's very cool to see that Montale scents really do run the gamut from the redundant oud combos that I've been critical of in the past. They do men's freshies, they do feminine scents, they do woody scents, they do floral scents. You know, my main beef with Montale is their inability to edit down their collection. It's just so overwhelming to walk into Bergdorf or Mint and seeing those 100 aluminum bottles in front of you. So if you don't sample, you know, then you need to really rely on advice from the store to help you find what you might like from the line. If you were to go through the 100 fragrances in the store, you'd either suffer horrible nose fatigue or get kicked out for being in there for 2 hours. So I like this one from Montale a lot. Sunset Flowers is an apt name. It does sort of smell like, you know, being near florals when the sun's coming down. A worthwhile scent. If you're a female, check that one out from Montale. We're going to finish this haul off with a fragrance from the house of Parfums Nicolai called New York. And I gotta tell you guys, I'm pretty embarrassed that it's taken me this long to touch on a fragrance from this house, because it has my full respect. The house owner, Patricia de Nicolai, is president of the very famous Perfume Museum in Versailles. She's worked for Guerlain for a while. In 1988, she branched off and started her own niche house. A niche house very early in terms of what niche houses were already out there. There are over 50 fragrances in the catalog right now. New York was one of the originals. It was released in 1989, and if you're interested in this one, Lucky Scent carries it. I think Min carries it, though they might have stopped, and I think Oswald did stop carrying it. It's at least not on Oswald's website anymore. But Lucky Scent has a 30 ml of this for $50 and 100 ml for $120, so very good value to be found if you like this. Notes on this guy are bergamot, Amalfi lemon, cloves, lavender, green notes at the top. We've got thyme, cinnamon, pepper, paprika, patchouli, and cedar in the middle. In the base is amber, leather, and vanilla. And to me, this is a very classic male scent. It has that fougere feel to it. There's no oak moss in this. I think there are probably better fougères out there. Sartorial to me is top dog. Third Man by Colognes is another one. But this is really, really nice. It sort of shows its age. You know, it's easy to tell that this was a late 80s fragrance. But if you like these sort of scents that are classic, French and English gentleman sets that sort of fit and is classic as a well-cut suit or soft white tee. You know, you need to have scents like this in your collection, because they're always going to be sought after. They're always going to do well for you, and they're going to work for you in almost every occasion. Which one you want is up to you. There are many out there. The quality on this is as good as anything else. Maybe less than the Rose Dove one, which I think is called Scandal Pour Homme, but you know, this is a very good fragrance, very intriguing. I'm not sure if it's on my to buy list yet. I have to think about it, but I could definitely see grabbing a 30 ml for $50. So if I'm going to put these in order, I would go Atelier Orange Sanguine 1, New York 2, and Sunset Flowers 3. So that has been this week's episode of Maximilian Must Know. Be sure to tune in this weekend for another fragrance review, and we will definitely, if it's not going to be a sample shopping video next week, I promise you we will have at least 2 videos. That's the bare minimum here. Please, though, check out decantshop.com, and remember to use that coupon code MAX12 so the owner can see that these reviews, her work and my work, are being appreciated. Coupon code MAX12, decantshop.com. I'll see you guys very soon. I'm Maximilian.
Fuckers, cops following the cuffers, topped out to discuss this. Whole lot of zeros when it comes to paper. I'll build a soul out of hero. I'm a break for I lay in the floor, buried besides. Every rap ain't a star and every plat ain't ball.